Here, through Overijse and then towards the finish.
Also caught the first glimpse of Philippe Gilbert in the...
But they're putting in some really big pulls out in the front. Two from Bareinmeрида. For his chance to go, Tim Wellen, very strong team. Kolbrelli right against the boards at the moment, can't afford to get himself boxed in. The sprint starts to open up. Vakoc looks to try and take it on. Kolbrelli's going with him. Kolbrelli with his head down. Kolbrelli's just going to have too much for all of them. And it is victory for Sonny Kolbrelli. And in the end...
by Bareinmeрида and Kolbrelli, and you've got to give it to those guys. They really did an awful lot, like Kolbrelli and Gregor Bole from Bareinmeрида. But I've got to say, I'm quite disappointed by Sunweb not actually doing any work to try and bring that gap back. They had a prime opportunity to win this race with Michael Matthews, and yet they let that one kind of slip between their fingers.
They really did see that one slip away, and Michael Matthews, who came here, as we said, as probably one of the pre-race favourites, will leave disappointed once again from this one. Looks as though it's going to be a race that eludes him throughout what has been a stellar career. Last time an Italian won here, Luca Paolini, back in 2004. Timed and beautifully ridden race by Vakoc, and set up quite superbly to go in for that sprint, but he was never going to have the gas to take on Kolbrelli. As you correctly pointed out, Magnus, he was the quickest man over that sort of distance.
And could open up his sprint, and as soon as he got clear, there was just no question of who was going to win that today.
Wow. What sort of year? Well, I think it's worth a lot for all of us, and ahead of the Amstel Gold Race as well. I think it puts us in a